you also come from a family of teachers. I wonder, did that play into your decision to take on this story as a producer and as an actor at all? And did it help with the connection to the character?
Well, you'll know if you're the same as me. Like, you kind of live that life vicariously through your parents, and I don't think I fully appreciated it when I was young, how hard it was, and like both of them working and both of them coming home to us, dealing with their own kids after standing up in front of 35 other kids, and then just doing it day after day after day. But it wasn't the motivating reason to make the film. It was because I have a relationship with Max Porter, and we wanted to continue working together. And then the idea was to spin the axis of the storytelling to bring it to Steve and Shai.
I was blown away by your performance in this movie and all the scenes, but especially the scene where Steve goes to the basement and is shouting, and we finally see that mask slip.
Oh yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit about filming that scene, the lead up to it, different takes, working with Tim, your director?
Yeah, that's interesting you picked that scene because we shot the film chronologically, and that had a big effect on everybody because we were all living it as we went, and accumulating that kind of emotional information as we went along. I kind of knew that was happening, and again, that was in a continuous take because it came from the scene when he's with Jenny and he follows him all the way down into the basement. It's a oneer, and we didn't really know what was going to happen. Nobody really knew, and I think I've said this before, but I don't think I would have been able to do that in that way if I wasn't working with people that I really trusted and knew. I mean, Alan Maloney, my producer partner, we've worked for 25 years together. Like Tim, this is our third project. Max is a third project, and Emily I made 2 films with. So it felt very secure. And secure enough of a place to be that vulnerable.
Another thing that really got me is when Tracy Ullman is telling your character that it's not your fault. And I was wondering, is this an intentional Good Will Hunting reference, but kind of having the teacher needing to hear that instead of the student?
No, it's not intentional, but I love that film. Yeah. And I think, this is a genre of movie. I think we have to accept that.
But I love that it flips it so it's the teacher that is the one that needs to hear that message.
There's a reason why Steve can't ultimately reach Shai in the moment that he needs to reach him, is because he can't fix himself, and it's Amanda Tracy's character that can see that.
American audiences like me are so used to hearing you do an American accent in your movies.
There's something up with you, and all I want for you to do is to just use us. Use the people here that care for you. Speak to us. Just me or Amanda or even the lads. Whoever.
What was it like to play a role with no accent? Was that freeing? Was it a relief? Or did it feel like more vulnerable?
Kind of all of the above, yeah. We like in the character in the novel he would be English. But we just made him like he'd come over from Ireland, and it's just one less thing to worry about. But it's also, I guess, if you want to look into it, it's just peeling away the layers, you know what I mean?
Did you feel like maybe less distance from the character because you don't go into a different voice?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really change physically, didn't change the voice, just try to make him as exhausted and haggard as possible, and so yeah, there's something. When I was a young actor, that would have terrified me, because it's all about you put on you have these layers and layers of character that you build up. Whereas that we wanted to get rid of all that.
You watch Steve basically come apart as the day goes on. As you said, it was shot sequentially. By the end of the day, he's like jittery, manic. I wonder, how did that affect you emotionally and physically to go through that journey sort of on the same timeline as him?
It's not great, but it's also the best way to do it is sequentially. And the best way to do it is just to go into it and just sort of immerse yourself in it. That's the way I do it anyway. I kind of have to live it.
Belated congratulations on your well-deserved Oscar for Oppenheimer. Wondering, how has your professional life changed since becoming an Oscar winner? Do you feel like you have more power, more options, more freedom?
Professionally, I mean, I don't know. I think your tastes and whatever your choices are pretty refined because like I've been doing it 30 years nearly, and so that's not going to change. But if it helps get a film over the line financially or in terms of funding, then I'll take it. Yeah.